Ho ho ho! Are we there? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Oh, yes,
Mom,
we are.
Dad, are we there yet? What's up, brother? How you doing, Ryan?
Uh, Getting comfortable. How are you doing?
I am great, brother. I am doing absolutely fan freaking tastic. I couldn't be any better. Could not be any freaking better.
Did
Hey,
you start did you start enjoying anything new this week?
my PlayStation 5. Yes, baby. I'm playing Pessimist. I'm playing. It's awesome. It's awesome. I'm really enjoying it. Uh,
Yeah, bro.
what are we talking about today, man? Some stepping stones for decisions in life and business that aren't gonna kill you. And we'll dig deep. We'll dig deep. But before that, I want to get into some housekeeping, huh? Um, what do we have? Oh, we have,
Housekeeping?
yeah, some housekeeping, some stuff to talk about. I want to talk
Okay.
about. Hey, don't forget, chat with us. Chat with us in the group. Talk to us. Tell us how you are, how you feel, what's going on. Um, what's saying? What's saying? What's up? What's up? What's up? So yeah, chat with us. Chat with. There we go. The family. Oh, my man Bob, man. My
Open
man
it.
Bob Yorgo, you're here. Hey, Yorgo, Kita.
What is that?
Yorgos' wife made this for me a long time ago.
It's a weightlifting.
Yeah, it's a dumbbell. Hey,
No,
look
now
at
you're
look at.
gonna exercise your neck.
Yes, I don't have a big old neck. Hey, look what Vaso made me. I know it's the end of it's some winter's already over, but look at that.
You
Vaso
have
Vaso during quarantine took up knitting. Okay, so she started knitting, and she's really freaking good, man. Now my
now
hair's
she
gonna
can't
be messed
stop,
up.
eh?
Ooh. Okay, no, I'm still pretty. Yeah, she has purses and scarves and all kinds of stuff. I told her she needs to be selling this online because they're good. They're great quality, especially the purses. They're so nice, so unique. I love it. Um, yeah, housekeeping. Teen mentoring program, you guys. So, teen mentoring program, I want everybody to make sure that you are supporting this. It's for parents and mentors, right? Anybody that's a teacher, a coach, um, anyone that works with young people. I want you guys to go out. The link is right there. You see the link, go upna.net and buy this program because it's so cheap and it's so freaking awesome. I wish that I had something like this when I was a parent. I really like when I was when my kids were teens. I'm still a parent. You're never not a parent, huh? You guys put in the comments how you're doing. Bob, I love Bob, man. Bob, have you seen the Bamley show yet? I was on his show a while ago, and I absolutely adore this guy. He is absolutely just amazing, authentic, real. I've met a lot of really, really nice, real, authentic people lately, man. And Bob is one of those guys.
You know, your vibe attracts your tribe.
I like that. Your vibe attracts your tribe. I like that. Your vibe, your tribe.
Instagram wisdom.
I love it. I love it.
If you
Hey,
follow
so
the
real
right
quick,
people, if you
like
follow the right
unlimited
people, you
injection.
get good nurture.
I agree. I agree. I watch a lot of Ed Milet. Like I'm pretty religious about Ed Milet's show. He has amazing, smart, like just on top of it people, man. You guys talk to us. Comment in the box. Tell us how you're doing. I want to know. We want to know. Hey, so look, housekeeping. We talked about the mentoring program that my marketer, he's absolutely amazing. Jeff Jeff Ramos is amazing. I absolutely love him. And he's put together some ClickFunnels stuff that's really going to get out there and help people. And that's what it's all about, is helping people. What else on housekeeping? Tomorrow, we got a live on the U.S. military vet suicide prevention site. So I started doing this with a good guy. Rob created this. It's his passion, and he needed some help, and he wanted me to help him with it. So we entered a nice agreement to today is your day, and to do that. And so tomorrow, U.S. military suicide prevention page. Also, also Friday, I am going live Friday with a guy from Nigeria who is against, like, big time against scammers and hackers. And he does this for a living. So he's a network security engineer for a firm, and also teaches. And so he messaged me. His name is Nicholas. And Nicholas messaged me and he says, hey, I would love to use your platform to go live and just connect with the people that you connect with and talk about cybersecurity, you know, securing your passwords, your brain, because a lot of it's just phishing attempts to get
engineering.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So anyways, yeah, so you guys, good morning. Wendy, good morning, dear. Yorgos, I love you, bro. Bob, I already talked to Bob. So yeah, you guys comment, make your comments, and then we're gonna get started, huh?
Yeah. And what are we talking about again?
We're talking about
stepping stone
stepping stone decisions,
decisions.
man. Stepping stone decisions. And I'm all for this. I talked to a couple of people over the last week, 3 people over the last week and a half. that had to give up on their passion, their dream themselves because they tried and it didn't work out. And that makes me sad. And it got me thinking about this topic because a lot of times people start tackling their dreams, their aspirations, their desires in life, and it's not easy. It's just not easy. You're gonna fail and fail and fail, and it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck big time. And a couple of people just kind of ran out of money, ran out of steam, ran out of desire, really, you know. I don't want to say run out of desire, but their desire was low, and it makes sense because, man, you know, when you open up that business, whatever that business is, it doesn't matter if you're helping other people or selling a product or teaching martial arts. You open up a business and it doesn't work for 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, a year. You go, wait a minute, I wasn't ready for this crap. You know, everybody thinks, a lot of people think at least, that when you open the doors, that's it. When you start, that's it. When I build my website, that's it. And we experienced this, man. We built a website, spent a lot of money on it, and
the second one,
the second one, yeah.
We created the first version, wasn't good. We created the second version, we're still looking for the results. But okay.
Yeah. Well, at least the website looks nice.
What?
I said the website looks nice. That's about it. Yeah. So it's hard. It's hard sometimes, man, when you're so passionate about your dream. You know, you're like, I want to do this. And then you put the work. You don't bullshit yourself. You put the work in. You put the work. You grind. You get whatever your product is out there. And it just 1 month, 2 months. I talked to one young lady. I'm sure she'll see this. She had 6 months saved of salary. And she says, okay, I'm going to go pursue my dream. And she started pursuing her dream, and 6 months wasn't enough. And I asked her, what business coach did you seek out before you made that decision? Because he or she needs to be fired. Because it's going to take more than 6 months for you to accomplish your dream. For your dream, most likely for your dream to get rolling and you to start making a good salary from it, a good amount of money, you know, it's going to take way more than 6 months. And I tell people, anybody that comes to me for any sort of advice or counseling, I tell people, you shouldn't quit your day job yet. Just don't. You know, this thing about people. I don't know, Ryan. You know, you've heard this before. People say, go pursue your dream relentlessly, right? Quit your job and go at it, right? Save up for a year's salary and then just go at it. And I go, well, why? Why can't you do both? Why can't you keep your job that you currently have, keep your security that you currently have, and pursue your dream simultaneously? What keeps you from doing that?
You know, leaving your income source, no matter what that is, it's a great risk, because most of the people that try to do something in their life, a business venture, something, they won't succeed in 6 months or 1 year. And succeeding means at least earning as much as they used to earn or they need to earn per month. So it's like mathematically you decide to starve in 1 year for most
Yep.
cases that try something. So as you say, you need to keep earning money from somewhere. Is it passively? Is it actively? But
Yeah.
from somewhere you need money.
Somewhere. Yeah. I mean, the truth is money is what makes the world go round. And unless you're gonna go live in isolation or become a monk, um, it's just the truth. Wendy says it takes about 5 years, which is statistically pretty true. 3 to 5 years before you really start earning a great income. Okay, you can, depending on what you have and your timing, you can. The truth is, everyone likes motivation. Everyone likes this feel good crap, right? Which is great, but sometimes reality will smack you right across the head. And when reality hits, it hits hard, you guys. It hits hard AF because it's just not that easy. That's why so many businesses go out of business. It's just the truth. I've been hard at this. You and I have been hard at this for almost 2 years, and I've seen some results, but not even close to where I want to be. Not even a fraction of where I want to be. Not even close. But I know it's going to take time. It's going to take time. And my goals are still my goals. I want to impact 1 million people positively in 2021. In a positive way, I want to impact 1 million people. So you guys put in the comments, whoever's watching, if you've ever failed at a goal of yours, like a big goal, if you've ever failed and want to share details, share some details. Ryan, what's our first thing, man? Hold on. Planning 5 steps
share a
ahead.
story as well. I
Okay.
was trying to succeed in a venture for like 3 years. I was pursuing sales and stuff, going to seminars, trying, and I couldn't see results. Now I was trying and trying and trying, and because I was investing money on that, my money were getting lower and lower and lower.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, I was pretty younger than now. So I was staying with my parents, I could invest all my money there. I didn't have many money obligations. But the thing is, I realized that, okay, I didn't succeed it for 3 years. But the thing is, if I was in another time and age, I wouldn't have the luxury to do that, to spend all the money there and to not doing other ventures to make money. So this is a lesson that I took early on in my early 20s, and this is what we were saying before. I ran out of money because I wasn't working in something other two, and I was focusing on that. If you are 22 or 24, yeah, maybe you can afford that. But if you are 30 and more, well, you have to be building some bases where you can step on. So
Yeah.
this is my opinion.
Yeah. Well, I have, so you know me, I like tangibles. I want you guys to go away with something. So write some stuff down, okay? Write this stuff down. Plan 5 steps ahead. All right. So plan before you implement. And the best planning you could ever do is reading or talking to somebody that's already been there and done that. Okay. So if that means hiring somebody and paying them, say, $1,000, that can save you hundreds of thousands. Just one conversation, just 2 conversations. Find a mentor. Find somebody that has been there, done that, and that's willing to share some knowledge with you. If it's free, great. If it costs you something, that's okay too, because you're planning. This is part of your strategic plan, is to just 5 steps ahead. You got to be 5 steps ahead before you implement, before you pull the trigger, right? What else?
Hey guys, is it only me that I see Dave having delays in his video? Is it only me, or you guys see Dave with freezing? Write us in one comment.
Okay, Ryan, let's keep moving, man. It's still broadcasting,
Okay.
so let's.
It must be only me. Okay. So yeah, I didn't figure out exactly what were you saying. I heard about the 5 steps ahead, but the end of it I lost it. So the other thing about making life-changing decisions is following your instinct. Like, listen to your instinct, what it tells you. It tells you to go for it or to stay. And you have to think about the consequences of every scenario. If you stay where you are right now and you don't move forward, you don't do a big, you don't take a big decision, how your life is gonna be in 10 years, in 20 years, if you keep doing what you're doing right now. If you go for it and you don't succeed, or you don't succeed for some years in the beginning, what is your plan there? What is your strategy? And what if you succeed and you have what you want? So you have to measure the weight of every scenario and still listen your instinct.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I agree with your instinct. So what if your instinct is telling you, man, I don't know, I'm afraid. Because fear is going to overcome or overshadow your instinct. That's just natural, right?
The first thought, the first thing that comes in your mind, the very first thing is your instinct. And then your insecurities, your fear will kick in and start
Hmm.
persuading yourself that you shouldn't go. That's why I said you have to plan and measure the weight of every decision you make. But you need
Interesting. I don't know. I find it hard to follow instinct, man. Instinct is such a vague thing sometimes, and it's influenced by so many things. So I used to train women that were being abused, battered. And I would tell them to follow their instinct because women have a great intuition. They can sense things. And a lot of times we sense fear and we can call that instinct, but really it's just a matter of, you know better. You're just going against your own logic, right? So don't go down the damn dark alley at 3 a.m. when you're by yourself and you get that little fear in your gut, but you go anyways. Wendy, why are you saying sorry? So Wendy owned a business that went under because she couldn't turn people away. Yeah, Wendy, I get that. I get that a lot. I remember my first martial arts school, and I just love teaching and I love to share. Even now, if somebody can't afford me, I try to figure some stuff out. But I just love people and I love to share and help. And when you're coming from that type of spirit, it's hard. It's hard to charge people. Business is very difficult when you have that type of spirit. For people that are just straight, this is business and that's it. I envy those people sometimes because they know how to turn a profit. They know how to draw that line. Sometimes people that have a heart for and passion for other people don't draw that line very well, but that's okay. What else? Plan for failure, and more appropriately, recovery after failure. That's a huge thing. So plan for failure and plan to recover after failure. So what does that mean, you guys? Like you went after a venture, you start doing something and it didn't work out. And you gave yourself 2 years. And at the end of the 2 years, you're going, this still didn't work out. What's your plan? You should have like some plan in mind. How am I going to do X, Y, and Z? And what drives that plan is, well, how much stuff you have, like how many bills you have. If you have kids, if you're taking care of family, if you're taking care of your grandma or your mom or dad, like all of those things. We're talking about money, you guys, right? We're talking about money, hardcore cash, and you need it. And so you have to plan for the worst and know like what your strategic move is going to be. What am I going to do if this doesn't work out in this timeline? That doesn't mean give up. That means you got to readjust, reattack, figure it out, right? Figure it out. Yeah. COVID hit a lot of entrepreneurs. COVID hit them hard, and some didn't survive, right? But the ones that did figured it out. Okay, I can ship my stuff online. I got to figure out how to package stuff up and start shipping it. I need to get a website. What do you think, Ryan?
When you have a vision, a why you're doing this, why you're trying to succeed on that, is it because you want to succeed financially? Is it because you want to help others? Is it because you want to take care of your family? You have to keep in mind that there are many ways to achieve that why. So the one that you picked right now and you are thinking about is one of the ways. For example, if you want to succeed financially and you have in mind a business idea, let's say you decide to do it, and after 3, 4 years, 2 years, you decide that it's not a good idea to pursue anymore, you haven't succeeded. You have to keep in mind that you don't need to hunt for to go with it for 20 years. There are other ways to succeed financially.
Oh man, that's a good point. That's a great point. So how many people, everybody put in the comments, if you ever been stuck so focused, so hard, so rigid on a goal or a dream that you can't adjust. You're like, this is it. That's what you're talking about, right, Ryan? This is it.
Yeah.
This is it. This is it. And then all of a sudden you're just like banging your freaking head against the wall and you're going, this is it. This is it. And you're bleeding. This is it. This is it. And now your eye is falling out your head. This is it. This is it. Now your brain is visible and you're going, nope, this is it. God, yeah, man.
It's like the guy that is stuck with one girl for years. He doesn't succeed to do anything, and he can't see that there are other girls in this planet, you know? Like,
yeah.
No, this is it. Guy,
oh man. Yeah.
There are options and different ways.
Yeah, that's a good point. Knowing when to readjust, when to give up, right? To reevaluate, when to readjust the intrinsic value that you have for what you're doing, the why, can be hugely important. Hugely important. I've shared this before. I fail all the time. I fail constantly. I have these ideas and then I just start going and then they just crickets. Yeah, okay. And I don't give up on them. I put them on the shelf. I call it the shelf. You've heard me say this 100 times. And I put it on the shelf And I will get this off the shelf at another appropriate time and try again because I believe that my ideas are good and valuable. I believe that I'm not perfect and the timing could be off for that particular idea. So I put it on the shelf and then I'll go back to it in a month, 2, 6, a year, 20 years, whenever. And I go, oh, I got that idea on the shelf. Let me take it off and try it again.
When you said crickets, what did you mean?
You know, the crickets are poselenik crickets.
Τα τζιτζίκια.
Αυτό έχει δύο πόδια και κάνει έτσι από έξω στο γκαζόν. Huh? Your microphone. Vasilia. Vasilia helped us out. Είδες.
Τζιτζίκια. Το
Τζιτζίκια.
τζατζίκι, okay.
I love it. So yeah, crickets. So there's an expression in the States when things are not like when it's empty, you just hear crickets because when you're out in the field all by yourself, right, and it's all dark, all you hear is the crickets. Tzatzikya, tzatzikya.
Tzatzikya.
Tzatziki.
You eat them and then you smell.
You eat crickets?
No, I eat tzatziki.
Tzatziki, okay, daxi. Okay. What else do we have here, you guys? So Ryan, you had write your thought process down, which is absolutely perfect. Writing stuff out.
Is something that really helps me. It really helps me because, you know, my mind always runs around 1,000 things. So by putting my thoughts down on a paper, it helps me construct a structure about it. And it helps me measure things, think about it, put some numbers, you know, and try to find solutions. And always when I brainstorm with myself, I will just write down everything, like random thoughts, like whatever pops in my mind. So yeah, pen and paper are great friends of mine. You know, every time I have to do something.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I like I like graphs. I like to draw stuff out. So I'll take PowerPoint and graft my project out. Good timeline, a good plan for it. Anyway, what else, man? I guess that's it. We're at 35 minutes. We're rocking and rolling.
A good I only have one last thing to add, that whenever you're making decisions, it's better to think where I want to be in 1-2 years, where I want to be heading to. So if I want to be there, the decision I have to make right now is this, to be there, you know. Act according to your vision. Have the right direction with your decisions, because every decision, small, medium, or big, gets you somewhere. So make sure you're getting towards where you wanna be.
Yeah, I agree 100%. K1, my man K1 has a great point. Rebounding as quickly as possible is important. Having resilience. You know what? Look, if I could say anything, the Mithras, most of it all is Greek to me. so, so look, you have to believe that you deserve the best version of your life possible.
Yeah.
And when you truly intrinsically believe that, when you believe it deep down inside your soul, then you have to start strategically planning for that best version of you.
Yeah.
And it can't go in any other order. You have to believe it and then achieve it. And you have to seek out every possible opportunity to succeed. And if that means staying up to 2 a.m, getting 5 hours of sleep, I remember changing from my uniform. I would leave work in the Air Force, drive about 30 minutes, 25 minutes, and changing from my military uniform to my martial arts gi so I can go teach at a daycare. And I had about 20 to 30 students at 3 different daycares, and their parents were paying me $45 for 1 hour of instruction, not even an hour, for like 40 minutes of instruction per child. So I was making really good money off of this, but it was a sacrifice, and then I would leave teaching to my own school quickly and go open up and then teach until 10 or 11 at night. And then that's dinner time. I would go grab something that was open, go home, and that was it. But I was achieving my dream. And it was hard and it was a sacrifice, but I was willing to dedicate my time, energy, effort to that dream. And you have to just relentlessly believe that you deserve it and you can achieve it.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to believe that you deserve it. And you gave me a nice step to step on about sacrifice. If you're sacrificing your time, energy, and whatever else you're sacrificing, like time with your family, make sure that this sacrifice um, deserves it. It's worth. Because if you're sacrificing things in a job that doesn't deserve it, then this is a situation where probably you need to make a stepping stone decision to change.
Mm.
Don't sacrifice your time and energy for things that don't worth it. Do it for the things that do worth it. Right, Dave? You agree?
Yeah, I agree. Look, there's a bit of reality there, right? So there's some reality in the fact that if you're somebody that hasn't had all of the opportunities that a lot of other people have, so you don't have an education, you don't have some skill sets, you're just trying to figure this shit out, right? You're trying to figure it out. Don't go quitting every job that you don't like. Don't go around thinking that you're too good for ... I'm too good to flip burgers, right? No, you're not too good for that. I think your point is don't go sacrificing a lot. Which, yeah. Hey, Catherine. So yeah, I mean,
example. If you were doing this with the daycare and the only thing you were losing sleep for a total of $30, for example, in total.
Yeah,
Not every.
yeah, 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 yeah. It has to be worth it to you. Look, it could be. Look, there's a lot of people that have charitable organizations that don't make anything, and they lose sleep and time and energy and money. But that's that's they're passionate about that. So there's nothing wrong with that. That's something that's very personal that you got to evaluate for yourself. What does K1 say? But being honest, yeah, man. You know, it's so
You hear me?
yes.
I don't hear you for some reason.
I don't know if everybody can hear me.
I will read your lips.
All right. Okay. So
I think
all right.
it's time to wrap up, eh?
Yeah, it's time to wrap up, man. Okay. I love you guys. Everybody be good.
Bye bye, guys.